Hello everyone and welcome back to FilmBook Review, an official YouTube channel of FilmBook. Featured in Google News, IMDb's news desk, and a member of the Critics' Choice Association, FilmBook is an entertainment industry news website that reports on the film and television show industries in the United States and across the globe. Today on FilmBook Review, I'll be reviewing the film Scream. 2022's Scream is directed by Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett, written by James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick, and stars Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, Melissa Barrera, and Marley Shelton. This is a Scream movie review and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this Scream film review as that helps us out with YouTube's algorithm, and consider subscribing. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box and you're all set. Please also consider becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/filmbook. What's your favorite scary movie? Is it The Babadook, Hereditary, It Follows, or The Witch? Probably not, but what's so great about the new Scream requel is that it points out those movies which have become horror movie fanatics' discussion topics on modern-day social media. A24, which distributes two of the fairly recent movies I just mentioned, Hereditary and The Witch, keeps putting out horror films that get a lot of group discussions on Facebook, for example. So let's take it back a notch. You're probably asking yourself, what is a requel? A requel is a reboot in some respects because it contains a lot of new characters, but it is also in some ways a sequel because it has enough of the old storyline or cast that it does not a completely different work. Confused yet? I've had discussions on social media about movies that some deem reboots while others declare some sequels. The new Scream is a definite requel, and a fine one at that. I had a blast watching it, and I recall the entertaining experiences watching the 1996 original Wes Craven-directed Scream and its 1997 sequel, also directed by Craven. Melissa Barrera of In the Heights stars in the new requel. She plays Sam Carter, who is the daughter of a serial killer that we saw in one of the earlier Scream films. However, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. This new film opens with Tara Carpenter answering a phone call from the new Ghostface. Remember Drew Barrymore in the original 1996 Scream? You'll love the opening scene here then. Directors Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett are on a mission with the new picture to keep the movie familiar and also fresh and original at the same time, and they pretty much succeed. David Arquette is back as Dewey Riley, who is enlisted by some young people who are afraid that they might be the next targets of Ghostface. There are reasons to suspect some of the younger folks are in danger because Tara is nearly murdered by Ghostface, but she somehow miraculously survives. Bodies will pile up at some point in the film, and the movie brings back heroines from the original movies, Sidney Prescott and Gail Weathers Riley, to help the kids find the murderer before they end up dead. What keeps the movie interesting is Melissa Barrera's Sam, who suffers from what seems to be hallucinations about the past history of her murderous dad. We're never quite sure what to make out of her character, and as the movie continues, we get more and more twists and turns about her past and how it has affected her relationship with Tara. Barrera commands the audience's attention by playing the role in such a way that we're never quite sure of which way the character will turn next. Jasmine Savoy Brown all but steals the movie as Mindy Meeks Martin, who gives the audience background on the history of horror movies and the cliches that are featured in them, as well as the hints these films provide as to who the actual killers are. Jack Quaid as Richie Kirsch, a key player in Sam's life and in the movie, is terrific, and every scene Quaid is in is absolute fun to watch. Should he go downstairs by himself to get a beer? You know the drill if you've seen these types of movies before. Or do you? What can I say about Arquette, Campbell, and Cox other than that it's great to see them reprising their old roles in this entertaining and fun horror movie? They may have gotten a little older, but they're also a bit wiser too. These performances are still so enjoyable to watch throughout the new film. Arquette in particular has a great time here, while the women acquit themselves admirably in reprising their roles with terrific energy. While the new Scream doesn't offer anything groundbreaking to the franchise other than a rundown of some of the latest horror pictures and some decent thrills and chills along the way, Melissa Barrera is one to watch as an actress. She has the ability to play either a good character or a bad character with equally successful results. You'll never know what to make of her role in Scream until the very end, but you'll be with her character every step of the way. Scream is nothing less than a slightly bloody but fun horror picture that keeps you guessing until the very end. Fans of the series will not be disappointed, especially by the true identity of Ghostface. And that brings us to the conclusion of this Scream movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for viewing, and you can watch one of these reviews next.